Okay, hello again, everyone. I'm Abdo from DuckTools, and I'm here to talk about the DuckControl plugin, or as it's also known, Xcontrol, initially in PHP. The purpose of this plugin is to assign a leader or a bunch of leader names and add them into this list. And if you receive a certain message from any of these leaders, your character will do something. So you can control your bots or your other characters or even your friends' characters with this plugin if you're not familiar with Xcontrol. So the first step we need to take is to obviously add a leader name. So this is here for DuckU. So I'm just going to use Darkness Duck right here as my leader. Now, if I add a leader, for now, the API that handles chat messages in DuckAPI is the exact same replica of PHBots, which is handle chat, which also has the three arguments of T, which is a chat type, player, which is a string of the player who's sending you the message, and message, which is the string of the message itself. So currently, if you get a message from a player who is a leader, we will get this info log that says message from leader, and then it gives the leader name and the message. So let's give that a try. Now, if I go ahead and send DuckU and say, hey there, we get message from leader, Darkness Duck, hey there. So that's all nice. Okay. So now the main purpose is that the plugin recognizes leaders and recognizes their messages. So how can we extend this and how can we basically start creating automations with it is by manipulating packets. Again, since we don't have so many fancy packets or sorry APIs to work with, like get NPCs to, for example, get the NPC ID of this NPC and find its teleport link and somehow properly construct a packet to teleport that fairy automatically. We will basically have to find out what the client sends the server when it attempts to cross the ferry. So I'm just going to do this from here. I'll do show duck, and I'll go to X packet tool and I'll see what does the client send. But let me first do this, and then we'll see what the client sends the server um, when it teleports. Okay, so it sends this. So if I go back, now let me hide, or actually let me first use this. So now we know that when you teleport from here to the other side, the client sends this opcode and this data to the server. So what we can do is that we can simply replay the same packet back to the server, and we will simply do the same action. So let me try that from here. Uh, Go and try to inject the same packet with the same data and do inject. It will actually, unfortunately, say not enough gold because I'm currently broke. But you get the gist of it. It attempts to also, move and teleport. So that means that instead of just simply logging the leader's message here, we can use it to somehow, when the leader sends us a message that says something, we automatically teleport from one area to another, like this Q1 command available in Xcontrol packet in PHBot, if you guys are familiar with it. So simply what I'll do here is that I'm going to go under if the player is a leader, and then I'll say if the message is Q1, I'm going to inject JoyMax, which is the API that's available in PHBot and also in DuckAPI that allows you to inject the packet to the server. And then we'll go ahead and inject this packet with this opcode, and then with this data byte array, like is um, I think I fucked up the first 2 bytes, but that's okay. There. And then the encrypted flag and do false. And let's actually give it a little log here that says teleporting. And then go to right here, which is where our leader is, and do reload. Now, if you go back here, because it saves configurations, it already got the name of the leader that was previously saved. So now let us go to the leader and send a message to that guy and tell him to Q1. Now, when I do the Q1, it attempts to teleport and it doesn't have the money. So now you can do this with any other activity you want to automate or you want to action using a chat command. Um, like I said, everything is exactly the same as PHBot, so I can make things easier for those of you who are familiar with the PHBot APIs, and for those of you who aren't, it's pretty simple, really. So, yep. Well, that's pretty much everything. I really hope you guys enjoyed the Duck API, and I'm currently working on a bigger version of it that hopefully will include most of, if not all of, the PHBot APIs. So stay tuned. See you guys later.